Avril, welcome to my channel. Today's class is going to be an intermediate flow. We're kind of going to hit everything in the body, so it's going to be a full body flow. I have some blocks here, so if you have blocks or a book or something at home, maybe just have them near the top of your mat in case you need them. We will be coming into half moon, so maybe if you need them for half moon, it's just nice to have them. What else? I also have some water here, so if you want to grab some water, maybe do. If you want to crank up the heat a little bit, just get a little bit more sweaty, absolutely do. So as always, take what you can, leave what you don't want, add on, take away wherever you need. And also, if you're nursing an injury, just modify as you need to, be mindful of your own body. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is a newer flow that I've only just started kind of incorporating into my live classes that I teach in person. So I might be looking at my notes a little bit, so just bear with me. But hopefully you won't notice. Alright, so let's get started. We are going to start off on our backs. Just taking a few moments to get grounded. Starting in Supta Baddha Konasana. So this is yogi's choice. If you would rather start in just a mini Shavasana, you can bring your legs long. We're not going to be here for too long. We're just going to start off by syncing the breath, slowing it down, inviting a little bit of an opening in our hips. If you like, invitation to bring the arms overhead, starting to open up into the shoulders. So I always like to take the first few moments of class just to slow down a little bit. Inevitably, I'm rushing around, I might be late or something, so it just does better for my headspace just to take a few moments to ground, to connect to my body, connect to my breath, and just have that feeling of being on my mat and being present. So maybe you come to that Ujjayi breath, so inhaling through the nose, and exhaling through the nose. If you'd like to set an intention for class, I invite you to do so now. So it can be a wish, it can be a prayer, you can dedicate it to someone, something. Just something that's going to make your yoga a little bit bigger today, and so you can take it off your mat with you. So let's seal in that intention, which is 2 super long, deep rounds of breath. So inhaling together through our nose. And if you haven't already, maybe you open the eyes. Just start to make your way all the way through to tabletop position. So coming onto all fours, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread those fingers really nice and wide, gazes down, nice and neutral. Don't dump into your mat, press the mat away. And then let's move through some cacao. So inhaling to drop the belly and look up. Exhaling, pressing the mat away, drawing the navel in towards the spine, arching the back. Inhaling to come forward, find expansion. Exhaling, coming back. So one more, just like that. Inhaling to come forward. Exhaling to come back. And then let's flip our palms so that we bring our fingertips towards our knees and just start to drop towards our heels a little bit. So we're rocking forward and back, opening into the wrists, maybe rocking side to side. You can bring the fingertips so they face towards the outside edges of your mat. Find that little swaying action, keep the head and neck nice and loose. And then let's find our first downward facing dog. So move the hands to walk them out a little bit further. I'm going to move my cups since I have water and tea at the moment right by here. Okay, So claw into your mat, lift the hips up high, draw the belly in towards your spine, and those elbow creases come towards the front of your mat. Pedal it out, start to connect your breath to the movements. And then let's find stillness. So pressing the mat away, dropping the heels towards the mat. If they don't reach, no worries. You can bend your knees to find a little length. And then we're going to inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, and make your way to the front of your mat. Ragdoll Fold, feet hip distance apart. You can grab opposite elbows, rock it out a little side to side. Oh my God, I don't know if you heard my belly there. I must be hungry. So just release. Releasing any tension in the low back. Hands are going to come to your mat. Bow your chin. Bend your knees a little more. And let's roll up inch by inch. Inhaling straight through extended mountain. Once you get there, pinkies in, triceps forward. Look up. Exhale, hands come to prayer. Anjali Mudra at the heart. You can bow your chin to your chest for a moment. So sternum is at your thumbs. You feel the rise and fall of your breath. And then let's get started. So soft knees, we're going to take some sunnies to heat up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift your reversion. Exhale, hands come to the mat, step back, high plank. Press the mat away. Shoulders are going to be over the wrists. Gazes down, broaden the upper back body. And then let's shift forward onto our toes. Hug the elbows into the side body. Lower all the way down. Baby Cobra. Press the feet into your mat. Lift your hands, lift your chest, lift your chin. Gaze down, shoulder blades together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press up and back. Downward dog. Lift the hips. Pedal it out. You can find movement in your down dog whenever you need. And then inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, let go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, frame the feet, step back to your high plank. This time shift forward, lower all the way to your belly or halfway down for a chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Press into your feet to open your chest. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, step or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bow. Reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, swim the fingertips all the way down, drop your head. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Vinyasa. Frame your feet. High plank to low. Inhale to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift your hands. Make your way to the front of your mats. Halfway together. Exhale to your chair pose. So feet together, hip distance, whichever feels better in your body. Gaze down, make sure you can see your toes. Lengthen your tailbone. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. So you can cactus your arms if your arms or shoulders are feeling a little tight. And then inhale, let's reach all the way up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, step or hop it back. Flow through. Inhaling to your back bend. Exhaling up and back, downward facing dog. So this time we're going to lift our right leg up. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. So press into both hands evenly. Press into your left heel and squeeze your glutes. Try and lift that right knee a little higher. Straighten and square the knee. And then we're going to step that right foot 6 inches behind that right wrist. Spin both feet so that they both face towards the right of your mat. And you're on the inside edge of your back foot. Inhale, reach that right hand high. And then let's bring it over the head to intensify the length and stretch. Inhale, bring it back, lengthwise down back towards your leg and drop the hips down to your mat. Inhale, press back up, reach that arm over. Exhale down, press back up, getting into your obliques. This time, pivot on the back foot, Walk that right foot into the center. Hands stay where they are. And we're coming into airplane pose. So start to lift the back leg, straighten the front leg, flex that left foot down towards your mat. And when you're ready, lift those arms up. Hands can come to prayer. They can be by our sides. Try and keep the hips even. Inhale, left knee comes into your chest. Whew. Drop it down. Shake it out. Soft knees, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. Frame your feet. Flow through. Make your way to your downward dog. You can always skip a vinyasa. Make sure you listen to your body, your shoulders and your wrists. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Squeeze the glutes, same thing as the other side. Three-legged dog. Step that left foot 6 inches behind that left wrist. Pivot both feet so they face the left of your mat, pressing up and out of your right hand. Reach the left hand up and then reach it over so we find that big side body stretch. On an exhale, left hand comes back, drop the hips down. Inhale, press up, reach over. Exhale, drop. Inhale, reach up. Pivot the feet. Back toes come down. Left foot comes into the center. Lift up to your airplane pose. Kick your right leg up. Hands stay on your mat until you're steady. And slowly start to come up. Draw the belly in. Keep the gaze down. Neck nice and long. Inhale, right knee comes in towards your chest. Drop it down. Shake it out. Soft knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. Frame out your feet. Inhaling to your back bend. Exhaling up and back, downward facing dog. So right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it up. Right knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Kick it all the way through to the left, coming into our fallen triangle. So we're on the inside edge of our back foot, pressing into both feet. Maybe you drop that left hand over. Maybe you open back up. And then from here, we're going to drop our hips down. Sweep that left hand all the way around. Bring it behind you. Press into your left hand, press into your feet, reach up. Drop that right hand back. Drop the hips. Sweep the right hand all the way around. Comes to the front of your mat and we're back in that fallen triangle. Okay, pivot on the back foot. Bring the left hand in. Bring that right knee in towards your chest. Step it through. Crescent lunge. Front knee over front ankle. Ball joint to that back foot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Back leg spins to 90 degrees. Front heel in line with that back arch. Reach to either side of the room, tracking towards your second and third toe. Breathing here. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Left hand down, right hand up. You can bring your gaze up if that feels okay. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow comes to the right thigh. Left hand comes up. Press into the outside edge of your back foot. Maybe you drop that left hand back or left shoulder back a bit more. Inhale. Let's start to revolve, reverse, but straighten the front leg, reverse triangle. Exhale to your triangle pose. Reach forward, tilt the hips back. Right hand comes down, left hand high. Try and bring that underbelly, lovely word for it, sorry, all the way up so it's almost like it's facing towards the sky. I know it's anatomically impossible, but that's not the idea, so you're opening up. And then we're going to revolve. So we're going to bring that left hand down, pivot the back foot to 45 degrees. Left hand's going to come to your mat, your fingertips, or you can bring it to a block. And then you can bring your right hand to your hip and slowly start to open up to that right side. Revolve triangle. You can have a bend in your front knee if you need to. Keep breathing, reaching that right hand high. And then exhale, both hands come to the mat. Bend into your front knee, kick your right leg back, three-legged dog. Drop that right leg to meet the left. Pedal it out in your downward dog. And then we're going to do it on the other side. So left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale, kick it up. Left knee to your nose. Sorry, I added on. Inhale, kick up. Left knee, right elbow. Kick it through, fall in triangle. So inside edge of your back foot. Reach that right hand up. Press up and out of your left hand. Let's drop the hips. Sweep that right hand all the way around. Behind you, press into your feet, lift up. Exhale, sweep that left hand all the way around. Press the left hand down, reach up, fall in triangle. Bring the gaze down to your mat. Right hand down, left knee to your chest. Step through, Crescent Lunge. Inhale up. Draw the belly in, shoulders away from the ears. Open up, Warrior 2. Front knee over front ankle. Adjust your stance if you need to. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior, left hand up and over. Whew, I'm getting out of breath already. Exhale, extended side angle. Maybe you bring that bicep along the ear, maybe you reach it up high. Yogi's choice. You can also bring your left hand down to your mat. If you're doing that, make sure you're not compromising the fact that you can open towards the ceiling. You're not down like this. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Exhale, triangle pose. Shift the hips back. Reach that left hand forward. Bring it down to your left shin. Revolve triangle. Gaze comes down to your mat. Right fingertips come beside your left foot. Pivot the back foot to 45 degrees. You can bring your left hand to your left hip and then slowly start to open the chest up. I'm going to use a block today because I'm very tight. Reach that left hand high. And exhale, gaze comes back down to your mat. Press into your hands. Kick your left leg up, three-legged dog. Drop it down. Pedal it out. Let's drop the knees down to your mat. Come to your tabletop position and then inhale, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, press the mat away to your cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale to your cat. Come back to your tabletop, walk the hands out, lift the hips up. Downward facing dog. It's time to lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, make your way to Ragdoll, front of your mat. Feet hip distance apart, bend your knees. Release your hands inch by inch. Let's roll it up. Reach up once you get there. Hands come down through prayer. So adding on another sequence. Once we get both of these down, we're going to do them a little faster. So we're going to stand on our left foot, bring our right leg out, really squeeze into that quad. So activate the quad, activate the glute. From here, we're going to bring it out in a nice big circle, coming into our airplane pose, drawing the chest forward, rooting to rise through that standing leg. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips, square off your hips. From here, we're coming into half moon. So you can bring your block down, you can bring your left hand onto your block, reach your right hand up, stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Easier to keep your gaze down, more of a challenge to look up. Try and flex that foot like you're kicking it into an imaginary wall behind you. Bend into your left knee with control, drop your right foot back. Pivot your right foot so it's coming to the corner of your mat. We're coming into Skandasana. So ninja squat basically. So we're going to come onto the heel of the front foot and sink into our hips and our back foot. My hips are not very open today, so maybe you can get a bit lower. Mindful that knee tracks towards the second and third toe. Press back up, walk the hands to the front of your mat, come back into your half moon. Float up. Okay. Bring the chest forward, bring the hands by your sides, airplane pose. Palms face down. Hands come in front of you, Shiva Squat. Right knee bends, right knee comes behind that left knee. Press back up. Airplane pose. Bend into your left knee. Drop that right foot back. Drop the back knee. We're in low lunge. Sink into your hips, press them forward and down. Keep the integrity in your alignment. Inhale, reach up. Big side body stretch to your left. Grab your right wrist in your left hand, think up and over. Release. Bring that left knee back to meet your right. I'm going to move forward a little bit. Little mobility flow. So bring your hands behind you, tuck the toes under, and let's lift up onto our toes. Okay, so your toes are really important in yoga. You actually use them a lot, so it's nice to get them integrated into flows. Drop down into your heels if you can and reach through. This is challenging. Come back up onto your toes. Hands come to your mat, shoulder distance apart, squeeze into your mat, claw into your mat. Lift your hips up and find your crow pose. So gaze forward, bring those knees to the outside edge of your triceps, or you can bring them up onto your armpits. Gaze forward, maybe lift up. Breathing. If you're not flying in your crow yet, that's no problem. Just work the balance, work this little angle here. Drop the knees down, and then we're going to step that right foot forward, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, tuck the back toes under, lift up in our crescent lunge. Soft knee, left knee comes into your chest. Drop it down, shake it out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Okay, lift the heels, bend the knees, look to your hands, ragdoll fold at the front of your mat. Bend the knees, release the hands, press into your feet, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, hands come down through prayer. Press into your left foot, right leg lifts up. Flex the foot, try and keep your back straight, crown of the head, standing tall. And then bring it out in a nice big circle. Airplane pose. Hold. Maybe you grab your block. Bring it maybe, I like to bring it a good bit in front of my right foot. But make sure it's nice and stacked. Stack the hips, stack the shoulders. Reach that left hand up. Keep breathing. Trying to open up to the left. Bend into your right knee. Drop your left foot back. Almost like a warrior two. Spin the left foot to the corner edge of your mat. Sink into your Skandasana. If your heel comes up, that's no worries. Just take your version. You don't even need to lift your right heel if you want to just get into that hip. Press up, pivot the front foot forward, flow back into your half moon. From here, bring the chest forward and slowly start to come back into your airplane pose. Palms by our sides. Shiva Squat. Bend your right knee, bring that left knee behind your right calf. Hands come in front. Kick back up, hands come back. Drop that back knee back. Coming into low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big side body stretch to the right. Back through center. Bring that knee back. Hands come behind you, tuck the toes under, lift up. I love this little part. I'm not sure why. Drop the heels down, reach through. Press up, come back onto your toes. Hands come to your mat. Play with your crow pose. So lift those hips up, draw the belly in, gaze forward. Breathe. Don't not breathe in your crow pose. Bring your feet together. Drop it down. Knees come down. Step the left leg forward, low lunge. Sweep up, inhale. Tuck the back toes under, lift up. And then right knee comes into your chest. Drop it down. Shake it out. Okay, we know the two sequences. We're going to move through them a little faster. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, vinyasa. Frame your feet. Flow back. Keep your breath, sink to your movement. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Inhale, right knee to your nose. Kick it back up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Kick it through. Fallen triangle. Inside edge of your back foot. Press the hips high. And then slowly drop them down. Left hand sweeps all the way around. Behind you, press up. Reach the right hand up. Exhale. Sweep it down. Press the hand up, back into your fallen triangle. Pivot the chest forward, right knee into your chest. Step it through Crescent Lunge. Inhale up. Open up, Warrior Two. Hagrid is on the move. Flip the palms, reverse your warrior. Right hand up and over. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Been here before, so make sure you're pressing into the outside edge of your back foot. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward, left hand up. Inhale, let's pivot so that we're revolving our triangle. Back foot comes to 45 degrees, left fingertips down, right hand high. Gaze comes down to your mat, right hand follows. Kick that right leg up, three-legged dog. Drop it down, pedal it out. Left leg lifts. Exhale, left knee to your nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Kick it through, fallen triangle. Drop the hips down, sweep around. Hands come behind you, press up. Exhale, drop the hips, sweep the left hand all the way around. Press back up into your fallen triangle. Gaze back down to your mat. Right hand down, left knee in. Step it through, Crescent Lunge. Press into your feet, reach up. Shoulders away from the ears. Open up, Warrior Two. Flip your palms, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. Revolve, right fingertips down, back foot 45. Inhale, reach that left hand up. Remember, you can use a block here. Gaze down to your mat, left hand follows. Kick that left foot back, three-legged dog. Drop it down. Let's go on to the back of the couch. That's his favorite spot. Drop the knees down. Let's take a child's pose just for a moment. You can swim the hands back behind you, feet together. If you want, knees together or wide. Just catch your breath. Recenter, just one more sequence. Okay, come back to your downward facing dog. Set it up, spread the fingers, lift those hips high. And from here, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift your hands. Make your way to your Ragdoll forward fold. Take a nice deep cleansing breath here. So inhale through the nose. Let it go through your mouth. Press up, extended mountain. Reach up. Exhale, hands come down through prayer. Right leg comes out. Balance on your left foot. Flex that right leg. I have a tendency to kind of lean back when I'm doing this, so try not to. Engage your core and bring that right leg around in a nice big circle, airplane pose. From here, left hand's going to come down, right hand comes high. Try and face towards the right of your mat, half moon. Bend into your left knee, drop your right foot back to Warrior Two. Pivot it towards the back of your mat, Skandasana. Come back up, half moon, float to the front of your mat. Airplane pose, chest comes forward, hands come by our sides. Shiva Squat, bend into your knees, hands come forward. Press back up, ooh, it's hard this time. Bend into your left knee, drop your right foot back. Drop your back foot, low lunge, inhale up. Exhale, side body stretch to your left. Back through center, reach up and step that left foot back. Hands come to prayer. I'm going to walk forward a little bit because I have a couch behind me. Tuck the toes under, lift up. Nice and balanced on your feet. Drop onto our heels, reach forward. Come back up onto our toes, hands come down. Crow pose, second to last one. Lift the hips up, gaze forward. Maybe you fly. Really, really press the mat away actively here. cat back, and we're drawing the low belly in. Drop the feet down, knees come to your mat, and we're going to step that right foot forward. Low lunge, inhale, tuck the back toes under, high lunge, and then the left knee's going to come into your chest. Drop it down, shake it out, inhale, reach up, exhale, hands come down to prayer. We're just going to go straight to the other side this time. No vinyasa, so left leg out, bring it around, nice big loop, airplane pose. Got it. Right hand comes to your mat, half moon. Bend into your right knee, Skandasana, back of your mat, open into your hips. Float back to the front of your mat, half moon. Start to bring your chest forward, airplane pose. Really engaging your core in all of these moves. Bend into your right knee, drop your left foot back, drop your back knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side body stretch to your right. Still sinking into your hips. Inhale, back through center, reach high. Step that right foot back. That's the postman. Sorry. Okay. Reach back, tuck the toes under, lift up onto your toes. Drop the heels, reach through. Press back up onto your toes, hands come to your mat. I swear my dog is not vicious. And we're going to lift the hips up, gaze forward, and start to rock a little back and forth. Find our crow pose. Lift up, make sure you're gazing forward, not straight down. Drop the feet, knees come to your mat, left leg forward. Inhale, sweep up, low lunge. Tuck the back toes under, lift up. Almost there. Right knee comes in towards your chest. Drop it down, shake it out. Last vinyasa. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, frame the feet, step or hop it back. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale, up and back. Downward facing dog. Drop the knees to your mat. Let's take a child's pose for a few moments. I'm going to sweep my hands behind me. Forehead to the mat. And then slowly, slowly come on up. Just use your core, engage it to come up. So we're really going to slow down here. We're going to come onto our backs. And when we get there, we're just going to bring our knees in, rock it a little side to side. You can bring your knees wide if you like here. It can feel really nice. Just hugging them in towards your armpits. And then let's bring the left sole of the foot down to your mat. Cross that right ankle over the left knee. Press that hip open, so press the knee away from you. Flex your foot. Stay here or thread the needle. Grabbing behind the left thigh or in front of that left knee. So supine pigeon. Relax your head and neck. Find some soft, easy movement. And then let's bring the left sole of the foot back down. We're going to cross that right thigh over the left, bunk the hips over to the right, and just take our supine twist. So allow your legs to fall over to the left. You can bring your hands to cactus arms. You can bring them to a T. If this is too much, you can unwind and just leave your legs fall over. More important to get your right shoulder grounded than to get your legs to the mat. Letting gravity do the work. Starting to deepen and slow down your breath. The portion of the practice that was effort is over. We're starting to invite some ease. Use your core to come back through center. Unwind. And then we're going to bring that left ankle over that right knee. Press that left knee open. Flex that left foot. And stay here, or you can thread the needle. making sure that your head and neck is relaxed. If it isn't and you're still not that comfy, you can always bring a block behind your head. This helps me in this pose because my left side is tighter. Remembering to breathe, to keep that left foot nice and alive. Okay. Drop the left or the right sole of the foot down. You can move your block, bunk the hips over to the left, cross your right thigh over your left thigh over your right, getting spaced out. And then let's drop the knees over to the right. Same thing with the arms. You can find that cactus shape, you can find that T. Try and ground your left shoulder and think about your collarbones coming up towards the ceiling. You may feel this in a variety of different places. You could feel it in your outer hip, your outer left hip, your shoulder. Some people feel it really heavy in their low back. So if it's straining your low back or pulling, just ease out of the pose. Draw your belly in and slowly come back to center. Bring the feet to the outside edges of your mat, and we're just going to windshield wiper the legs, so drop them from side to side. And then find stillness and just let your knees fall in to meet each other in the center. And start to bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. Really starting to notice your breath. Starting to slow down. And stay here in this constructive resting pose where you can take full Shavasana. Stretching one leg out first and then the other. Oh, my knee just cracked so loud. And tuck your shoulder blades underneath your heart space. Palms face open, ready to receive the benefits of your practice. As always, if this isn't comfy for you, you can bend your knees, soles of the feet to the mat, or take Supine Pigeon. Soles of the feet together, knees nice and wide. Tuck the chin slightly to lengthen the neck. And let go of any control that you still have over your breath. Taking this time to allow the practice to sink into your body, for it to integrate into your mind, into your heart, to your muscles and your bones. If you're still gripping or holding on anywhere, just try and invite ease. Notice if you're gripping in your jaw or clenching, you can move your tongue around in your mouth. Hopefully you have your eyes closed or your eyelids nice and heavy, just going internally. So if you have time, hang out in Shavasana as long as you can. Just allowing this deep rest to benefit your body and benefit your mind. Otherwise, if you're ready, we're just going to start to bring movement back to your body. So wiggle your fingers and toes. I like to rock my head side to side. Maybe straighten the legs if you had them in Supine Pigeon. And then you can take a full body stretch. Reaching the hands overhead. before we come onto one side. Fetal position. Let's press up to Sukhasana. So easy seat. I'm going to have your legs crossed, or I'm just going to sit back on my heels, let my hands fall into my lap. And close our eyes still just for a moment, power into our chest. Notice any shifts in your body or any shifts that have occurred. Great time to revisit the intention that you set at the start of class and hopefully find a way to incorporate that and take it off your mat with you. It's a nice feeling of peace. Hands come to prayer, Anjali Mudra at the heart. Thank you guys so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed this challenging intermediate flow. If you have any questions or if you have any feedback, please let me know in the comments, and subscribe and like the channel if you enjoyed class. Have a great rest of your day. We bow and say namaste.